Smoke billows out of the old forge, the stench of death clinging to the air. The streets are empty tonight, except for a young tiefling by the name of Amos, who is running from the law. Inside the vile building, a monstrous creature made of death itself stands poised in the archway leading to the forge, cleaver in hand. He locks eyes with none other than Zarin, the Changeling Avenger. Hello and welcome to another adventure with Myths and Mystics. We are an actual play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. To my right is Gerald Waldrop as Zarin, the Changeling Avenger.
Hail and well met.
Natasha Waldrop as Vanya, the half-drow assassin.
Yo, good to see ya.
And Matt Murphy as Stone, the human mystic.
Hello and good to meet you.
Great to meet you as well. Handshake. And limp handshake as well at that. And I am Steve Messenger, your dungeon master. Thanks for joining us again. Hope you had a great week. We're glad that you're back with us hanging out. Speaking of hanging out, we had a little bit of a situation last time where we left our heroes, where our good friend Amos, the tiefling, was left hanging out in the cold when Vanya, you tried to non-lethally assassinate for the first time, I believe.
That is a first.
After the looks my companions gave me when I said I'd take out the guards, I thought maybe there'd be some problems with the serial killer that's loose.
I remember since we were like, I'm not going to assassinate him. So real quick though. In the assassinate rules,
I just picture like this guy sees this troubled youth who is like lurking around at night. He goes up to confront him. Next thing you know, he just goes back in his face.
yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant stuff. I love it. But where we left off, you were investigating this warehouse, forge, blacksmith, ye olde blacksmith shop that apparently hasn't really been used for much. Smells like death, and you've determined that there's some sort of hideous flesh monster inside that is butchering bodies and throwing them in a fire. We also might have some sort of suspicion that the serial killer who's wanted might be
the Frankenstein.
Or Zarin.
Probably Zarin.
Zarin, someone's doing the same things as you and copying your techniques all over town.
Hey, there's another follower.
Yeah.
I resent the label serial killer.
No, it's not how I identify.
That's not how I
Anyways, moving along. Let's talk about this. This beast has just locked eyes with you, Zarin. The door has been shut to this warehouse, so it's just the three of you and this beast and a bunch of bodies on the floor. What do you want to do? Because it's about to come down to initiative, unless there's something that you want to try to pull off first.
Do I see the guy?
From where you're at, yeah, you look up and you see through the archway there. You do see this big, nasty flesh monster. I like flesh monster.
Flesh monster.
I'm going with it.
The flesh monster.
monster
I don't like that.
of
Ooh,
flesh.
it gives me the
Lots
chills
of lots of
and
pus. Yep.
Fresh meat.
Well, do we need him for questioning? I mean, do I have time to think about this? Because I will just assassinate him.
You there? Sturdy-looking fellow, might you
no.
sit down and discuss with us your goings-on here?
I'm not even sure what role this is. Is this the dumb luck role? Is that a feature?
This is an out-of-game sort of proposition.
Yes.
Seeing how reasonable this chap it might be.
All right.
Does he see Vanya?
Doesn't seem like he sees you. Right now, he's just looking at Zarin.
Okay, I don't want to roll initiative right now. I don't want to assassinate him. I want to observe in hiding. So if he doesn't see me, I want to find a hiding spot and see what he's gonna do before I just.
All right, roll stealth check for me.
It could be useful.
Could be. How'd you do there, Vanya?
I rolled a 9. My stealth is a 7.
Okay.
16.
So you back up into the shadows a bit there. There's some old busted up crates that you kind of sneak behind, and you take your position. Stone, any movement from you? You're over by the wagon on the other side of the room.
Yeah, this is readying my crossbow time. Well, he's going to come through this archway.
Mm-hmm.
So this is ready my crossbow time.
I can see Stone.
I was thinking about the spear, but they do the same damage. Crossbow has a better bonus and damage, and I just feel like I can be ranged. So.
I feel like this guy is huge, and he would so greatly benefit by using that ability that makes it like an intelligence save for full versus half damage on this guy.
Yeah.
I think we'll see. I think his intelligence
could
might
be
be
the
left below
smartest.
average.
Every rendition of Frankenstein I've ever seen, the monster is brilliant.
Yeah.
He's a smart flesh.
Hey, wait, stop!
Monster.
Don't modify his stats on the fly.
I'm not
see you
typing
over there.
anything right now. All right, so Stone, your crossbow's drawn, trained on him. Zarin,
It's clear that he's confused by my elaborate deception. He thinks I'm one of these dead bodies that he should be chopping. So I'm just going to stand up and clear up any such confusion.
okay, so you stand up, and
I'm not dead yet.
he lets out this terrible guttural sort of belchy roar.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
And roll initiative.
That's no
friends.
better.
Is Stone stealthed? Behind the wagon?
He is stealthing.
Okay.
He's stealthing the hell out of it.
You missed the hole.
You did. You missed
All right,
the hole.
that's an
That's
8,
a very rare occurrence.
which
What did we get?
Phenomenally average.
I got a natural 20.
Holy.
Looks like
stone is an 11 total.
Okay.
That was exciting.
And Zarin, what'd you have, buddy?
I rolled a 10 for a total of 10.
Very nice, very nice. All right, so Vanya, you're up. You get to do that thing that you always talk about. Non-lethally assassinate. Any more rocks laying around you want?
No.
No.
Okay. So he's looking aggressive.
He's got a big cleaver. He's been chopping up bodies. You know, he seems approachable. He seems nice.
You know,
Do you
I chopped
speak
up a
Blarg?
body, and Vanya's pretty approachable.
Do you speak Blarg? Because he said Blarg.
He does not look like he's going to.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll assassinate.
You know, I just want to give you all some credit because it seems like there's so many times where like there's this thing that's obviously a monster that's going to try to kill you because it's Dungeons and Dragons, and you're like, wait, how do we know it's not a good thing?
I would say.
Wait, is he
usually
not just a
Stone says
misunderstood
that.
creature?
Yeah, it could be. It could be that.
That's usually Stone saying that after Vanya has already determined she's going to assassinate it. Like, I don't know, a horse.
Maybe the horse isn't evil, Vanya.
And the one time Stone's not like, hey, maybe we shouldn't kill that. And he's just like, she knows. She knows what she's doing. Yeah, like 30 people die.
We're good here. We're good here. All right, Vanya, roll attack, please.
All right.
There it goes.
Do I have advantage on this?
No,
Why not?
because I said no this time.
Oh.
I don't have a reason.
He's unaware. Of course you have advantage, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose.
Yay, that's better.
Okay. What'd you get?
I got a 14.
All right, roll damage.
And I'm using my marksman frosty crossbow.
I like it.
Frosty
Okay.
crossbow.
So
Haha, he's immune to frost, no damage.
He's immune to damage.
This seems very
double
difficult.
all damage dice. So 1d6, 1d4 plus 6. And I get sneak attack, yeah?
Yeah.
Which is also double.
Here it comes.
Okay, can you just tell me?
66
66.
plus 2d4.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1d. That's not a
2d4.
For
d4.
those of you listening at home, if you want to donate dice to the cause,
She literally has to borrow dice from everyone on the table
there's
for this.
Handful.
You
I
get
mean,
a
I don't know.
Shadowrun
I don't even
set.
know why we play.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. That's the whole
10.
bag of dice.
15. 20. 25. 29.
Plus 6.
Plus 6.
Don't forget.
35.
35 damage.
Oh wait, I meant to say that his armor class is higher than no, you hit him, and a significant chunk of flesh meat flies off of him and splatters on the ground.
I just wanted you to know how much damage you would have done had you actually hit him.
What do you do now?
I
I
want
disengage
to.
and hide.
How did you know?
I know you all too well.
I need to roll for stealth.
Yes, please.
Nice.
20.
Yep. You're pretty sure you're hidden. You're in the shadows.
Okay, so I have a question real quick. Mm-hmm. Do I get to choose where I hit him?
No,
Okay.
He lets you do that on killing blows.
I thought I'd ask.
not this time. Stone.
All right. Stone has determined that he should fight this being. So,
Vanya helped him with that decision.
yeah, let me ask something. Let's just talk real quick. Bonus actions. What are only one per turn?
Yep.
Right? Before or after the turn?
Yep.
It's an immediate use?
Yeah, but anytime during your turn before or after your action or movement.
Okay.
I feel like you're lining something up here, buddy.
Well, no, I have two things I'd love to use together, but they both are as a bonus action, so I can't stack them.
No, the troubles of spellcasters.
Yes.
Yeah, the one you were talking about is called Ethereal Weapon.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an auto hit or a half damage if I fail my roll.
If they
but I
fail,
don't get any bonus damage on it, so I still have this weak little like 1d8 damage compared to her
It should be your-
35.
It should be your full weapon damage.
Yeah, but she can't
Yeah.
jump 40 feet up in the air.
And you can still empower
Yeah, but I'm just
it.
so underpowered. I don't even know why I'm here or what I'm playing for. Stone leaves. Stone takes his horse
And he
goes-
jumps out the window.
So the thing is, that lasts for a minute. So use the bonus
It
action
says
to activate it this
until
turn.
the next attack you make before the end of your turn.
Oh,
So it's kind of like,
I was thinking.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do a crossbow shot and pump 3 psi into it,
Yes. Yes.
so I get some
Wait.
3d10s on that.
What's the thing that you say he can spend a side point to use intelligence?
That-
How
that
would that
was
That's what I
work?
was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but I don't. I'm just using my normal weapons attack. I think I could just roll the dice on this one. You know.
There we
Give it a
go.
little-
So-
little
so here we go.
dice. That's what the game's
Here is
about.
the crossbow attack. Rolled a 14. We determined last time that I should have +5 on that.
Yeah.
So that's a 19.
wait. Does he have advantage because he's stealth?
I don't. It's a
No,
19.
he's
Yeah.
and he's
It's
not.
good.
He's not a sneaky rogue.
Well, I didn't know if it was just sneak attack or just because he's stealth. Because you could always reroll and maybe get a crit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Gonna roll the damage. So that's gonna be a D8 plus 3 for the base damage.
Okay.
2 plus the 3 is 5, and then I get to throw in 3d10.
Whoop whoop. Do you want to borrow one?
Whoop whoop.
Now I'll just roll 1 3 times. Keep the math easy, you know?
You know, I tried doing that, and you guys were like, "Do them all at the same time."
That's true.
Well, You have a bunch of those. So what was that? That was a 5?
You
so
could
far?
borrow dice
quick.
from everyone at the table.
5 so far?
Yeah.
All right, 1 each. Give me your D10s.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
It's
These
a
are all
group
stones.
effort.
I have the power. All right.
Yeah.
We've got 7, 2, and what's Vanya's over here? This is a 8.
Oh,
So
17.
yeah,
Plus.
17 plus the 5 from the original is going to be 22.
Plus your dice.
look at that! Plus your dex.
Plus my dex. 1d8 plus 3. Plus the 3d10. Where's the dex come in?
3 plus 3.
That's plus 3.
Oh, that's the 3.
Yep.
That was already in my 5, though, because I
Oh,
rolled
okay.
a 2. So 22.
Cool. And again, another chunko meat goes flying off.
Okay, so you say he's like put together, like sewn together. So is he like
Stitched.
with slightly rotted old flesh?
He's like made of death.
Ooh,
Why is he burning all the parts when he could just be upgrading?
this is like
Kind of get the vibe that maybe he might be doing
There's
that.
some upgrade
so
happening.
he's like pussy. You said.
There's some pus.
Leatherface.
All right.
Okay.
Any other action there, Mr. Stone?
Yeah. You know what? I learned something a long while ago. I'm going to throw a dagger. Offhand attack.
Do you have any daggers?
With
I
his
have 2
bonus
daggers.
action.
Where the hell are these daggers coming? First you can jump, now you've got daggers. I feel like we're finding a new stone.
He's pulling out all the stops.
We've turned over.
Wait, I might not have daggers.
I hand him a dagger.
Vanya. Toss me a dagger, quick, before my turn is over.
I can take
All right, no
bonus
daggers.
action.
No
Wait,
daggers.
I already used my bonus action. Never mind.
Use your movement to walk over to Vanya and take her daggers.
How much damage does spit do?
Oh boy.
That's what I have.
Zarin.
It's my turn's over.
Zarin, we're
Right.
moving over to you, buddy.
All right. You creature of death and decay. Your job is finished here. I will don my shield and sword and approach him. Use my bonus
I thought
action.
we were still speaking as Zarin for a second.
I will don my shield.
Zarin tells you everything Zarin is doing as he is doing it.
Yes.
Zarin is telling you that he's telling you right now what
right.
he's doing.
All right. So I'm sorry. So you were pulling out your sword shield,
Sword, yeah.
Okay.
Sword and shield.
and
Swield.
using your movement, you can get up to him to make an attack.
All right.
He's close enough.
And I will put my mark upon him.
Cool.
And swing.
All right.
Swing low.
Swing, batter, swing.
19.
19. All right.
Good.
Naturally.
All right. So you walk right up to him and line up your shot. Go and roll damage.
All right. I'm going to do pump a smite into this.
Pump it.
And
That was a spin.
Reroll ones on my. No, I don't. I'm not using 2 weapon. All right. Or 2-handed. 8.
16.
Plus 4. It's 20.
Okay. You take a hefty
Oh.
sliver of
And my 100 damage.
meat,
Sorry.
and
24.
his flesh then burns with the holy light and might of Tyr. And how much damage was that again?
24.
24, thank you. I've got this thing with numbers. Like, as soon as you tell them to me, instantly forget them.
Yeah, don't go to Vegas.
Yeah. So are you counting cards? No, I'm trying to just keep up with what's going on.
Do I count the numbers on my cards? Does that count?
I forget how many dollars I have.
And that was your turn?
Yeah, that's my bonus move and action.
All right, so this fleshy beast is super pissed, and he winds up his attack on Zarin. Does 23 hit?
That's a hit.
Oh, God.
You got some oomph.
And I need this one. All right, so he swings and hits for 12 damage, but as the cleaver chops into you, you take an additional 4 necrotic damage.
Ooh. So we got 12 plus 4. 16
16.
total damage.
And
All right.
4, that's the nasty stuff. It's the nasty
Oh,
stuff.
the necrotic stuff. I'm immune to that. That's a joke.
Steve's out.
All these new powers. Where do you keep? No, I'm not at all.
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. All right.
I thought you were serious.
It was
Thank you. I was on the delivery.
it is now back to Vanya.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Very excited.
She likes her turns a lot.
I guess so.
I do.
Go for it.
Okay. So this kind of just came to mind while we were, going through turns. Am I close to this door still? Mm-hmm. Is it locked? Did I lock? I didn't say I locked it.
I mean, you'd be very able to unlock it. You're inside.
Right. But I want to lock it because if these guards want to come to the door, I want to give us, like another second before we're flanked.
Okay.
So
So free action, you can reach over and flip over the deadbolt.
okay, cool.
That's your turn.
When I say free action, I mean you're free of having any other actions. Moving on. All right, so you lock it up.
And I want to shoot him with my crossbow.
That's exciting. Let's do that.
Like usual, sneak attack.
Sneaky. Do it.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Is he looking hurt at this point?
He doesn't look like he feels pain.
Can I keep that roll?
Nope. On camera, it didn't happen.
Oh man!
Did you see?
Did I see you miss the hole?
All right. Do I get advantage? Because I'm
No.
sneaking? No.
No.
You have to be unaware of where you are.
He is unaware of where I am.
Oh.
I stealthed successfully
Dang
after
it.
my last turn.
So he just has to be unaware? Okay, advantage. Go for it.
Okay. Well, my first one was better. I have a 19.
Okay, roll damage.
Great.
I forgot about that part.
There we go again.
Can you just tell me what sneak attack is again? 3?
3d6 and 1d4.
Should we just make
I
you a
thought so.
cheat sheet?
Yes, I need one just like you
It's
have.
right here.
It doesn't.
All right, just roll
All right,
3d6.
action. Oh, there we go. How many?
11
Plus 6.
plus 6. 17.
So this bolt slides right into his arm, and this big chunk of meat falls off with the arrow onto the ground, and kind of does that thing where it wobbles back and forth. And
He picks it up and throws it
The
in the fire.
meat or the arrow?
both.
Ugh.
Yeah, the arrow's stuck in the meat, and it's now on the floor, and it does that thing where it just kind of wiggles back
All
and
right.
forth.
I don't like how you're calling it meat. I eat meat.
Yeah, well, so does he. I mean, he.
He's.
We are meat.
I would
Yes.
not. No. Blah.
Okay.
Wait.
Next.
Cunning action. I need a stealth. I need to make my stealth check.
Go hide.
You go do that. You do your thing.
15 plus my stealth.
Yep, you're still hiding.
Cool. That means
Still hiding.
sneak attack next time.
Perfect. Stone.
Crossbow.
Okay.
That's all Stone does.
I feel like there's only one of us that engages in melee anymore. It's like you guys don't like to take the damage.
Yeah. See how you got close and you're in pain. And we're not.
Ouch.
Yeah. So again, this is the crossbow. It's got a +3 on a 16 is a 19.
Damage.
Damage is going to be a D8 +3. Rolled a 2. 5 damage.
Not using any side points?
No.
Why not?
Because I only have a certain amount.
Well, that's the point. You use them.
Do you ever use all of them?
Well, we haven't rested in like 4 episodes, so
How many do you have left?
Wait.
Didn't we have to travel like at least a day to get to Orin?
No, it wasn't that far.
Okay.
No, it was maybe an hour
Okay.
from where you were.
Well, that's a short rest, but I guess you don't get side points back on that.
How many side points do you have left, buddy?
I have 2.
2? Okay.
And I have to make sure I can get out of here.
You gotta be able to leave. Okay, that's
Gotta
fair.
jump.
That was the one time you're like, yeah, I've got like 20 of these things. I'm like, Jesus, use them. All right. What? Okay, so you did
5 damage.
Yes, got it.
Thanks. Check. Next.
What else? Okay.
All
right, Zarin.
I'm gonna throw a dagger.
You don't have
Worth a try.
effing. You want to throw a rock on the ground?
We need to get together.
It's been a
Worked
popular
outside.
move. Yep. Non-lethal. Yep.
Assassinate.
Zarin, you're up.
All right. Just die, beast. And
Not where I thought you were going with that.
I will abjure. Well, no. So the name of my other channel divinity is actually Vow of Enmity.
Well, I'd never heard of this.
Right?
This is like spoilers episode. You'll learn about our characters today.
It's pretty simple. All it does is gives me advantage on all my attacks against him.
Oh, just that.
Forever for the whole encounter?
Forever. For a minute.
Because you all have had a very hard time hitting him so far.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You know, more chance to crit.
That's
My rolls have historically been
That's-
terrible.
This is also true.
He got a crit!
With advantage, I get the crit.
Okay.
I will put a smite on that. So that'll be 2d8, which is double to 48. Can I borrow a d8, please?
Oh boy.
All right. That's a smite.
Good thing you gave this guy 3,000 damage.
Yeah.
30,000.
If you like what you're listening to, stay tuned for the rest of the episode.
All right.
I wasn't joking when I said he was immune to damage. As long as he can eat some more bodies.
All you have to do is splash water on him like in signs.
It's just like that.
31.
Holy smokes. All right. So you take a heavy chunk out of his side and it's on the ground and it just starts to
side.
like it does that thing where like a snake when it dies it kind of just like turns and rolls over.
the chunk.
Yeah, this chunk
Moves?
of meat. Yeah, it's kind of just and then it
Oh my gosh.
goes lifeless on the floor. Any other actions there, Gerald?
That's all.
That is all. All right. So this thing is effing pissed. And at this point, it is in a blind fury of a rage.
Uh-oh.
And he pushes past you. In the process, I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this sounds right up my alley.
Zara, known for his dexterous form.
Oh, it's a 17, naturally.
Holy Moses.
So that the modified roll is a 17.
Okay. So you still you catch your balance as he pushes past you, and he is just swinging about furiously. So you dodge the cleaver, and this thing comes down on this massive support beam, this wooden support beam going up towards the scaffolding up above, and he hits it pretty dang hard. And it just resonates through the whole building. Dust comes down, and the next thing you know, this scaffolding up above, all this this mezzanine starts to crash down. And Zarin, you are out of the way, but Stone and Vanya, I need you to do a dexterity saving throw.
He's definitely going to alert the guards.
20.
20.
And I am with my dexterity. Hang on. So I rolled an 8, and I've got a +3, 11.
Okay, so Vanya, you take 5 damage from falling debris. There's some different shards of metal and glass and such coming down. And Stone, you take 13 damage as these different planks and whatnot hit you.
13 damage. Hey. Hey, Zarin, where do I record damage in this app? I've never had it before.
This guy.
Just kidding.
This
All right,
guy.
13.
Oh, wow.
All
This is
right.
actually your first time taking damage.
It might be actually in the whole campaign. I think I did once.
I think you did once.
I think I hit once. I think I tripped.
Welcome to the club.
All right. And as this happens, he's still shaking with his fury, and you can see that all these strips of meat and whatnot that make up his body kind of tense up and get almost where they're kind of fatty and gelatinous before, they're now sucking in and becoming much more whipcord-like, much more tightly woven around his frame. It is now Vanya's turn.
You went from flab to fab.
If only it worked like that.
What's your secret?
Are there other weak areas of this structure that I can now see or determine after he hit this main bracing?
Don't make us all roll dexterity saves
Gluttony
again.
for punishment.
It looks like there's a couple more of these support beams that run down the middle that weren't really obvious to you before, but now they're very obvious that there's 2 more that run down through there.
Now, which one is farthest away from my allies, but closer to the meat?
Looking to see if you can
Frankenstein.
have the roof fall down on him and not us.
Yeah, I mean, if we can have enough time to get out, but have it fall on him, because I'm by the door. I'm assuming Stone's not too far. You guys didn't say you walked a far way in. You guys came through the same door-ish I did, right above it. I'm still right next to it.
Yeah, we're obviously all right by the door, and he's clearly he ran the other direction. So,
I will say,
paint the picture here.
roll a quick perception check for me.
Who's doing this?
Just Vanya.
Just trying to spot the weaknesses in the architecture.
Someone.
So you frantically look around to see if there's the way that these pillars are kind of hooked to the different scaffolding in the mezzanine. Try to find some kind of connection there.
There's a beam right next to you. You could just kick right out.
What? Where?
It's got a bright orange glowing spot on it.
I'm not seeing
It
it.
does not seem as though there's going to be an advantageous shot for you where you won't have collateral damage.
Okay.
Just be thankful that he's not rolling. Like we're not using the house roll for critical failure on skill
Right.
checks.
Yeah. I still like the Uno roll. We might institute that sometime.
Uno.
Uno.
Uh-oh, Matt.
That's screwed.
Stone forgets how to breathe and dies.
The worst kind of amnesia you
Yeah.
can get. All right, Vanya, what are you doing?
I am. I don't know. I'm gonna aim for his arm that's cleaving.
Okay.
Or hand. Okay, try and stop him from what he's doing. And then I want to use my move to go towards the door. And I don't know if it'd be bonus action to holler at my allies and try and get out of here. And maybe we can get the roof down on him. I don't know. We'll talk about that after I get them by me, I guess. That's what I want to do.
We'll talk about that. Let's talk
So,
about it.
yeah. I want to shoot him in his
Let's
cleaving
start
hand.
with that.
Go to the door.
Let's start with that.
Holler.
Holla.
out.
Holla.
All right, so you're going to aim for that cleaver. Go ahead and roll attack.
He still doesn't know where I am, right?
He does not know. You succeeded on your dexterity saving throw. You stayed hidden.
Uno.
No. And it's a thing.
I can't see the dice roll that well.
Oh, jeez.
Dose.
All right. So the arrow zips by him and splashes off in the background somewhere.
Splashes.
Well, it was a
Where's the
frozen.
water?
It was
He
a,
rolled so poorly it hit the ocean several miles away.
all right. Any further action there, friend?
Yes, I want to go to the door and unlock it and start heading out. I don't know if that's my bonus action or just my move.
We'll put it together.
Peace out.
All right. So Vanya,
Move is literally
Oh,
moving. A bonus
holler.
action is if you have an ability.
so as you open the door and you step out, you can see kind of off in the distance with your dark vision that a couple of the guards that had gone chasing after Amos have stopped to look back at the building. They have not moved yet.
Okay.
Vanya closes the door and locks it again. All right, moving on to Stone.
I'm wondering if some sort of special damage would hurt this guy more.
I've been dealing radiant.
Well, I don't have that particular flare.
Yeah, fiery.
I have my choice, it turns out. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage. Thunder.
Thunder.
Thunder. Thunder. Sort of do I.
Snarf, Lion-O. What's the matter, Lion-O?
Yeah, this is an instantaneous cantrip. I'm just going to go ahead and bust it out there.
Open up a cantrip.
Open up a cantrip. Yeah, I'm just going to go fire. He's flesh.
You're just going to get a fire out?
I'm going to go fire damage.
Fire damage.
This usually
so
results in structures burning down.
And also flesh beasts.
Yes. I'm going to deal him a d8 of fire damage. Should have just shot my weapon. Okay.
Hey, it could do something.
Yeah. Here we go.
He could be vulnerable to fire damage.
Big money, big money, big money. Whammy, no whammies. 7. 7 fire damage.
So you're doing energy beam. If we're going to do that, we will literally be here for 4 more episodes before you do anything. So
Thanks for tuning in.
So Stone lowers his crossbow and lifts up his offhand and shoots out this bolt of fiery energy, blasting the beast, and it seems to be cooking him to a nice medium rare. And he seems to be in an exceptional amount of pain from it.
Smells delicious.
Bam.
And with
Great.
that, he is making this even louder, even more gargling kind of noise. And that is where we are going to cut the break. I know what you're thinking. Soon, love will be in the air, but right now, it's just effing cold. Effing cold. It's miserable. Sooner or later, someone's going to talk about Sweetest Day. Is that even a real thing? No, probably not. Neither is Valentine's Day when you think about it. What is time even? What is it even? I'll tell you what it is and what it is not. It is Myths and Mystics, and it's not relevant to anything I'm talking about. So what I want to tell you about is something that is extremely relevant. mythsandmystics.com. Everything that we talk about on the show is there. Backstory, show notes, all that kind of stuff. So if you miss something during the show and you're like, wait, what was that about? Something just happened. I think I check out the show notes. There's a conversation started at the bottom where you can ask questions. You can post your conspiracy theories. If you're that kind of person, it's all up there. We would love to have you swing by. Leave us some love at Myths and Mystics for Instagram and Twitter. We're updating that stuff all the time. Twitch, Friday nights at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Podcast will be out every Wednesday. We're going to be doing some YouTube too at some point. I haven't figured everything out because I kind of just fly by the seat of my pants. So fly by the seat of your pants to mythsandmystics.com. We love you. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Welcome back from the break. That was the first time I've watched a break in quite a while.
Flying by the seat of a pants.
Flying by the seat of her pants back into battle. Stone had just blasted this flesh demon.
Yes.
Well, he's not a demon, flesh beast. I don't want to give anyone the wrong idea.
Yeah.
With
I do bonus damage against demon.
Oh boy.
with a fiery blast. He seemed to be very affected by it. Stone, was there any other actions that you were taking on your turn there?
Yeah, I wanted to throw a dagger.
Okay.
He just wants to. He doesn't get to.
Does he hear my holler?
Holla.
Dodge.
You're dodging her holler. Sidestep.
No, listen, I'm staying in here till this thing's dead.
Okay.
Like, that's all there is to it.
Okay.
You ducked out?
I'm in the doorway.
Let's do a quick exchange here. Vanya, what do you yell to your friend?
Holla. Don't die! Possibilities include?
The roof is coming down.
The roof is on fire.
It's stone.
What
Your
is
response?
the
Your response to Vanya?
I throw a dagger. What's the structure made out of? Is this
It's sort of an amalgamation of different things. So mostly stone, but there's a fair amount of wood structure on the inside. The support beam that he knocked down was wood. It's kind of a mix of things.
Tar and granite shingles.
so it can it's not like, hey, just hop out, lock the door. Stone sets it on fire.
No.
The stone walls are going to prevent
Yeah.
a full burn.
Lots of asbestos in there, too.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. I think I'm going to move towards the door. I think the point that this structure is going to... He's trying to take it down. So we need to be near the exit. So I'm going to continue to fight with the crossbow, etc. But I'm just going to move my... I mean, we weren't too far, but I'm going to get in that doorway.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
So you move over that way.
Vanya, I heard you. I'm coming. I didn't want you to think that it didn't matter.
Good RP.
Thanks.
Aw.
Good
Thanks
RP.
for telling me.
Zarin.
Nice exchange in the chaos.
You stop it! You're going to bring the whole building down. And I'll charge at him and attack.
Okay. So he's still burning a little bit and cindery, ashy.
All right, so that'll be a 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
All right. This guy's big. All right, I'm gonna channel one of my last points into smiting once again.
Smite.
And you do damage.
16 of it.
This hit, when you hit him, it looks like it really just kind of, even though he doesn't have a whole lot of, I don't know, coherent, like, thought coming from him, looks like it takes him off guard. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. This is the late game, folks, for those of you listening home.
He's surprised by the veracity of the attack.
Yes, but he's on fire and probably a little more on fire than he was before, and it's really starting to stink. It's like if you're searing meat like a steak, but instead of like a good steak, it's a bad steak.
So Matt forgot to tell you that his ability gives you like 1d4 burning damage per round.
Did Matt forget to tell me that, or are we making that up right now? Roll for deception, and I don't believe it. All right. So
You're right. I forgot
that was
add
a
my
lie.
Hunter's mark 6 additional damage on that. 23.
So even more so, he's affected. All right, so this beast is still in full-on fury mode. Full-on fury mode. There you go.
Full on fury mode. That's like a mouthful.
It is 21. Sure.
Yeah, that'll get me.
All right, and this is a particularly devastating blow because the boy's striking twice this time.
Oh, that's no good.
And he hits you for 20 damages
Ouches.
with a 4 necrotic, so 24 total.
24 total. Mm-hmm. All right. That puts me at 0.
Oh!
This is a first in our campaign.
Yeah.
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 He wasn't lying when he said he was going to kill the
So
boy.
real quick. So what happens at 0? You've got several chances now.
I start
Right.
making death saving throws on my turn.
Right. Yes.
Unless someone comes over
And
and
you need-
stabilizes me. Or
And you need 3.
puts me gets me at least 1 hit point for the psionic healing.
Yeah, that's not me.
Okay, so
Come on, don't fail me, Vanya.
Wait, if I don't have psionic abilities, how can I help you?
A medicine or wisdom check.
run over and be like, whoa, dude, hold up.
Not cool.
Not cool.
I've seen this before.
Hold up. Wait a minute. All right.
All right, Vanya, you're up.
All right, he goes down. I'm running over to him and using my action to do a medicine or wisdom check. Same thing?
Medicine is a skill based on wisdom.
Okay, I thought so.
Okay.
I have medicine. Just a little bit.
So you run over.
12.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay.
No idea what happens now.
So you run over and get down by Zaren's side as this big hulking flesh beast.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you okay? And it is still in berserk mode, so it doesn't notice you slide in because you're stealthing to begin with. And you produce a small vial from your adventurer's kit that you have, which is a pouch on your side. And with this vial, you get down to Zaren and administer what you believe to be the appropriate first aid, fantasy first aid. And it seems as though Zaren has at least stabilized for the time being. He's still prone, but at this point, he's able to start to come to, I think.
So can I use my bonus action to get away now? To stealth again?
You use your cunning action to...
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
My bonus action is cunning action. Yes. Okay, then I want to do that.
Okay.
10 again.
Okay.
So that's for my stealth, right? So 17.
Yep. Cool. So, and you, as quickly as you move in, you move back out, and Stone, it's on to you.
So Zaren's body is close to this thing?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
I don't like how I'm being referred to as a body.
Well, you're about to go on the fire. So
No!
sorry. Sorry, everyone.
Mage hand. I weigh 18.5 pounds. Can't do it.
Crossbow.
Okay.
Are you delivering your psionic healing by crossbow?
I'm going to determine that if I hit. Delivering my psionic healing. All right. So this is +5. We're way down in the corner here. That's a 12. So that's 17 total.
Okay. Roll for damage.
I hits.
It hits.
All right. My last 2 side points into this one. D8 is a 4, and I've got a +3 on that. So 5, 6, 7. And then 2 D10s as well. And that is a 2 and a 4. So 9, 13.
All right. So your bolt zips through the air, and this thing's hideously deformed face has been getting sort of swallowed up by these flames that have been on it, and your bolt splits through its head. And as it does, all these molten bits go flying off, and this beast falls down on the ground in a heap. And all these parts that were kind of stitched together and sewn together and make him start to writhe away from him and twitch and peel away until they're
back
on the ground. And they kind of squirm around and turn over just a couple more times, and then they're done. Done.
I thought they were about to come after me.
I did
We're
too.
going to have a big problem.
And then they zip together like
meat
T-1000.
chunks
and-
worming across, into a bigger beast.
All right, so it was the Final Fantasy music.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
That wasn't quite it, but
That's right, game.
yeah, there you go. You found whatever the mana or
500 experience.
something like that.
2,000 gil.
Gil, thank you. All right, so Zaren, you're on the ground. Vanya, you're over in that area. Stone, you're across the room.
Stone, you're awesome.
Yeah, good work,
'Cause you
buddy.
beat the bad guy.
Soloed it.
Right?
Dude, wish you guys could have been there. It's great.
I'm going to
So-
go back to Zaren and
Yeah.
see if I can help him again.
Party unites at Zaren type of time.
Okay. So the two of you come over to his side.
Hey, Zaren, before you go, you had that 200 gold. Which pocket was that in?
Because you said that you were going to give us your gold.
Did say. Also, who gets your horse?
It's worth 100 gold, right?
I want the sword.
Okay, Vanya's gonna take
I'll
this.
give you my sword.
If you could
all
hear
right.
us. Oh, hi. I thought you were gone. This is quite awkward.
Oh, boy.
Quick,
Can I
we should get out of here.
Do I need to make another medicine check?
Now, I think at this point,
I come to.
the threat's been eliminated. You've already stabilized him a bit. Some healing would probably be good.
He's out of side points.
I don't have much in the way of healing anyways, though.
Can you lay hands on yourself?
Yeah. As soon as
Yeah,
I
it just gets awkward real quick.
please avert your eyes.
Saren's laying on the ground near lifeless, and you just see his hands start to...
Rubbing his belly.
It hurts so bad.
I don't think I have
Hurts
anything
so
that
good.
can heal.
That's so.
So if I'm conscious, I will channel my lay on hands into myself.
Yep, we're going with it.
I will. I mean, depending on how much he puts in, I'm going to help him up because you said he was prone,
Yep.
and help him out to his horse once he's finished laying on hands to
yeah.
himself.
Well,
It's just going to take a minute.
we're still in this space here, so before we leave, let's do a quick perception check from where you're
I
standing.
was gonna suggest we poke around a little before we leave.
How are we supposed to know what with like 30 bodies, which one's the missing one?
That's that. It's not really the significance.
I'm
of why
perceiving
you're-
the
yeah,
answer to that
go for it.
question.
Body number
Yeah, 12.
12. Body number 12. That's one.
10 for stone. Oh, that looked pretty
Wait,
perceptive.
we're rolling. What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception, please.
Oh.
21.
21.
All right, let's get a 12 plus 4, 16.
All right. So as you are collecting yourselves, you do hear that the guards are coming. They're like, "What's going on in there?" And but as you're looking around, you can kind of see into over by the forge there that there is this big sort of stone slab that this creature has been using to butcher these bodies to throw in. And there, obviously the wagon was there from the one that seems like the one that you guys brought in that the bandits were using.
Right.
And there's a couple pieces of parchment over by the door, and they're kind of tacked up. And one of them is a duplicate of one of the posters that you had. I don't know if you still have it over there or not. But the one about cleansing the plague. And what's that say again?
Cleanse the plague. Report fugitives to the Legion. 15 gold per head. Live. Dead, 5 gold.
All right. So there's
Who's that signed by?
Oh,
Corin.
Corvitz.
Corvitz. I thought it was a U, and I had absolutely no idea.
I didn't notice that before. So
I didn't
Corvitz.
either. Corvitz.
Corvins.
It's almost like it was there the whole time. What a twist. But there's another piece of parchment next to it, and this one has much cruder, I call it handwriting, but they're tally marks. And just with a simple look at it, there's been probably upwards of 80, 90 tally marks made somewhere in there. And as you're looking around, you can imagine this is a body count.
Aw.
Didn't see that one coming.
Oh, man.
Oh, shucks. Golly gee, guys.
Oh, man. All right.
Okay.
So, Zarin, can I get you to roll a history check real quick?
Of course. Ooh, natural 19 with my massive intelligence modifier. It's a 19.
So, Zarin,
I have history too.
this one's a little more personal for Zarin. So, Zarin, you as you're looking around the room, you're gathering your wits, you see this flyer that you did not see earlier because you were
Busy being dead.
well, no, it's actually previous episode. You were assisting someone in real life, a child in need, and in game, probably a child in need. But now that you see this flyer and you see the name at the bottom, Corvitz,
Corvitz.
it starts to strike you. You've seen this name.
Strikes me. Where have I seen this?
And you pull out your map of vengeance.
The Map of Vengeance. I
And
pull it out.
the very first name up on the top of the list, maybe it's the second name, written in red by your good friend Hanley, is none other than that of Corvitz.
The first name's Vanya. Ba, ba, ba.
It appears that we need to make a visit to one alias Corvitz.
So if it's on the top of the map, does that mean it's in the northern part of the map?
It's up towards Orange somewhere.
I thought so. It's nearby.
Luckily, I have a map by which we can partake in much vengeance.
At that,
Do you suppose this pile of bodies is already all paid on the 15 gold per head?
well, you
Or if we took them...
We'll find out from Corvitz.
you
I'm gonna grab a couple heads.
Let's just take the wagon
And
and fill it up.
grab the piece of paper with his name on it.
you gonna put some heads in the pocket bar for later.
Yeah.
Why don't we just put them in the wagon?
Don't you defile my
we
pocket
have
bar.
horses.
It's cart with heads.
All right. At this point, you
Why are we talking about taking?
It said 15 gold per head. I just... Opportunity strikes.
At this point, Vanya, you also notice that there is a chest of some sort sitting there,
Okay.
and it's not even locked. It's just wide open.
What?
And it looks like it's a familiar. Or no, not familiar.
Mimic.
Mimic. Thank you. God, it's late. This chest is open, and it looks like any sort of valuables that might have been on their persons are in this chest.
Looks like my kind of chest.
Thank you. And you start.
What size is Vanya's chest?
A chest like her chest. It's her kind of
Yes.
chest.
Yes.
Are you not in possession of the chest?
You start to sift through, and you find some personal effects of different kinds, some jewelry and whatnot, maybe worth something. Pocket it, take it, and there's probably about 20 gold pieces, nothing crazy.
Good thinking, Vanya. We should definitely return these valuables to the
Yeah.
family members.
And as you are picking up the remains of this treasure that's in this chest, you hear banging on the door, and it's the guards like, "What's going on in there? What's going on? Let us in!" And you hear them wrestling with the door to open it.
I will say, Blarg!
And that is where we're going to end this week's episode. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. We love you. Thanks for listening. We'll see ya.